Hi everybody, I'm doing Ozymandias. Ozzy, 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 and uh, Ozymandias, and Minuteman number 2. Okay, first off, Minuteman number 2. Where to begin? I like the first one better. The first one, yes, it wasn't exactly an original story, which this is, be reassured. It's an original story. It's not Under the Hood. But it is. It sucks. There, I said it. It sucks compared to the first one. This sucks. The Under the Hood version of the book had me so ramped up. It was exciting. And to get this, to get this, Sally just talking to the Jewish guy. I mean, to get that, it was a real letdown. It was, a real letdown. It was good, but by comparison to, say, Owlman or Ozymandias, it didn't stand up. Because, yeah, it just didn't. I mean, it still hasn't explained one of the key questions here, which is why did the original Minutemen break up? Why? Why did they break up? I mean, what was the fight about? There was obviously a fight. What drove Mothman crazy? People just don't go nuts. What drove Mothman crazy? What caused all this? Because, yeah, what caused all that? What caused all that? What caused all of... Was it the book? Is that what caused the Minutemen, the people to... I mean, what caused the very beginning of The Watchmen, where Bob Dylan plays in the background, and what caused that? This still, left it up in the air. This made it seem like everything was wonderful. And one of the other reviewers here on YouTube absolutely hit the nail on the head. They're making the lesbian seem like she's the hero, the one that has the best just cause for doing this. If you haven't figured out yet, I kind of gravitate towards like Owlman or like Hooded Justice, not her. Okay. So and Ozymandias, spoiler alert, you already know, if you read the book, the original book, you know how it ends. You know how this Ozymandias ends. Rorschach and Night Owl burst in and beat him, and, you know, they're like, take that, Ozzy. And Ozzy's like, yeah. And he ends up getting stuck with Dr. Manhattan, and I mean, you know how Ozymandias ends. I love the story, I love the backstory, but you already know how Ozymandias, the first one, is supposed to end because of the original Watchmen. Unless they change the ending, I don't know how they're gonna make an Ozymandias 3, because they have like enough material for maybe Ozymandias 2, but how are they gonna make an Ozymandias 3? Because Ozymandias himself is just like the Watchmen world's Mr. Terrific. Mr. Terrific, as you all know, got canceled after 7 issues. They ran out of material. You can only play I'm Smart for so long. Mom! Mom! Kindly get me the comedian.
Excuse me?
Kindly get me the comedian. Bring down the comedian, please. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. The comedian. Basically, all he is. Now I'm going to tell. Is a real life soldier. The comedian, if he ever came home, wouldn't be worth shit. Now I'm going to tell a bit of a personal story. Back a long time ago when I went to high school, which isn't that long ago, if y'all know how old I am, a soldier came last, and he actually physically wept. I can't stress this enough. When In the world of the Watchmen, we won. We won the war. We won in the world of the Watchmen. In that world, we won. Let them come home. Let all the soldiers come home. Piece by piece. Tell them that they did a good job. They won. Yeah. The comedian. Obviously is no ordinary soldier, though. So to let him come home, would require a bigger parade, bigger flowers, you know, that sort of thing. Because I said in my first review, it disgusts me how 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 we treat our heroes, our actual heroes. We didn't let those kids come home. We didn't let them come home. We called them baby killers and other things. And that's what this man said. And it bothered me. You know, yeah. We called them baby killers and other things. And that just ain't right. How America treats their heroes should be, hey, way to be. Not show's over, punk. You know, we should tell our heroes we love them, not try to outmaneuver them, outflank them. You know, like on that commercial. Sorry, I sound like such a commercial, but it's true. You shouldn't get. That's what the brilliance of Alan Moore was, that you have the Ozymandias over here with his with his sitting on his throne, waiting for the monster and the alien to land. Waiting, just waiting for this thing that he created, this thing from outer space to land. It was part of the joke. It was part of the joke. All of it was part of the joke. I mean, Alan Moore's satire was so well crafted that even death itself, to to characters to the people that lived in that universe could be a joke. I mean, that's what could have made this book better. If they would have kept that in mind. If they would have kept in mind that it's supposed to be a what-if story. If they would have kept in mind what Watchmen was supposed to be, then I mean, if you haven't figured it out yet, the reason I babbled on about the occupiers is because they're the democratic students movement of today. And the Owlman book, which I have, right? There you go. The Owlman book opens up with him when he's talking to his parents at dinner. They're talking over a TV, and the TV's talking about the Democratic Students Movement and their anti-Dr. Manhattan March. In The Comedian, they kind of do that, where actual current events start blending together, where it becomes this mesh of reality and fake. They open up with him and President Kennedy, and we know from the movie what happens to President Kennedy thanks to The Comedian. Everybody knows. You kind of go in, and it opens up with there's actual events that going on in this book, and I like that they're blending the two. You know, they're blending the realities together there. So if it was The Watchmen, when we finally brought soldiers home, We could say, welcome home. Welcome home, my friend.